When you visit certain gardens, there are aspects that you really just pick up on. And here at Dixter, one of the aspects is the fact that in a lot of places where they want good colour, you get fantastic pots. Hello, I'm Rosie Hardy. This is Rosie Hardy Gardening. If you enjoy our videos, please do subscribe to the channel. Now, here we have got these amazing Tagetes in orange and yellow. Beautiful big double heads. They're all in really large 15, 20 litre pots, grown here just to make a hedge. And in other places, they are just in pots in a group. So that is great. It's one colour, it's one bright area, and growing pots like this with just a single variety in it is such a great way of filling up space. And sometimes when there's a dead corner or something you want to just punctuate, then doing something like this using one variety is so good. And these are stunning. So these are Tagetes Giant Orange and Giant Yellow. What it says on the tin. Look at them, they're beautiful. How about just having one big terracotta pot with this huge big planting in here? There are actually 3 plants in this, but isn't that just stunning? Then there's some of the smaller ones here just on this, but as a combination, this is just so good and it's lovely to see. And I'm almost thinking I'm going to be starting doing some of these at home because I just think it's one. I've got so many terracotta pots, and of course these are annuals, so you can change what you put in every single year and you can decide what you want. But I think this idea of using the Tagetes is fantastic. Next off, let's have a look and see what other pots they've got used in other areas of the garden. In another pot combination, I found this fabulous Salvia. Now this has got the most amazing leaves, wonderful grey stems which are square, and then look at these flowers on the top of this. This is very much a late season Salvia. This is Salvia congestiflora, and in front of it we've got the lovely Salvia Phyllis's Fancy. Now these combine together, and then just with that really subtle orange of that giant Tagetes, the giant orange behind it, it looks superb. Also, as you're walking up and you see the orange and then you see this fabulous blue behind, that combination is so much fun. Now these are all in containers, they're easy to move around, and you move them out onto display when they're coming into flower and looking good, or you can leave them there and let them grow through and then you get a surprise as they're coming out. But this has only just started, and I just love the configuration of the bracts on the actual buds here, and then it opens up to this amazing blue, and it's going to be in another couple of weeks just absolutely in full sun, full flower, just so superb, and got that usual salvia smell to the leaf and everything else. It is a fabulous plant, and I really want one of these. I think this might be coming home with me. Not this particular one, but I'm going to see if I can find a cutting of it somewhere. Anyway, fabulous. Recently I set up an email newsletter, and if you want to sign up, then please click in the comments link below or scan the QR code on the screen now. If you sign up, you get an exclusive video. This is a video of me explaining colour combinations and plant combinations in real gardens. Here we go, another set of pots, and what could be better than using petunias? Now petunias used to be in high fashion probably 10-15 years ago, and they've become slightly the forgotten plant for putting into containers as your annual show. But don't they look stunning? These are quite pastel shades. You've got lovely purples and pinks, and they are, all of these pots are grown with these in them. So all you've got to do is put in a different selection, allow them to fill up the pots, and they will flower and flower and flower. Yes, you'll probably have to do a little bit of deadheading, but that's quite fun, isn't it, in its own way, because you're just carefully deadheading, you're looking at your plants, you see whether they need any water, and you know, you can stand there and it's really good for you to be out and doing something like that, and it takes your mind off the stresses of everything else. So that is the wonderful thing about pots, and using pots so that you've just got one variety in there on bulk is fantastic. This, I love it, absolutely love it. So, and it looks great against the fabulous yew behind me. Now, I know this is technically not a pot, but what about using your midden or your compost heap for growing your pumpkins or gourds? Isn't it such a fantastic idea? Because you get the whole of the compost heap actually being held together by the roots of these plants. You get the fabulous yellow flowers that they all produce, and then you have a brilliant way of protecting the gourds. They're hanging off there. You can cut them, you can use them for decoration, whatever you want to do with them. Some of them are pumpkins you can eat, some of them are not. But this is a really good way of utilising a space that you probably wouldn't normally grow on. So if you've got one that is finished and you're not adding any more material to, then put your seeds of your gourds and your compost into this. Look at these fabulous big gourds that are here, absolutely fantastic. And then on the lower one over here, all sorts of ornamental gourds. Just, I love it. And there's even melon down here as well. There you go, beautiful melon down there. And these stunning pumpkins like this, look at that, aren't they beautiful? All the way, it's coming out. I know there's space here, but you can still do it on a small heap. And it just makes the heap more attractive. So let's have a look at this heap here. And here you go. So we have got these beautiful gourds. Then you get the bright yellows. Then you get pumpkins. And it's a fabulous way of utilising space. And these are compost middens. And then you have the beautiful flowers as well. And when they're in full flower, they look stunning. And of course, you can always do your mixed collection of containers like so, from Echeverias, Begonias, the marigolds, the Cuphea here. You've even got a tripod here with this beautiful Ipomoea in it as well. And again, this lovely orange. I'm falling in love with this giant Tagetes, I have to say. Now all of these pots are just brought around what is a border at the back there. So you've got height from the Petunias, you've got height from grasses which are in containers. And it's just a matter of putting them together so that you get a wonderful display. Something goes over, take it out, put something else in. And this idea of using them like this to enhance an entranceway, or in the other cases using one particular variety to just give you a point of focus, is brilliant. So it is a lovely way of utilising plants, growing them, and being able to have so many more different plants in one particular place. Just take this all in. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe to the channel. If you want to watch another video of mine, YouTube thinks this one is perfect for you.